Greetings, everyone. My name is the Magmatic Sage, along with React 7. We welcome you to another episode of the Wholesome Magmatic Podcast. So, one of the most unexplored topics in this podcast is all about warfare, particularly in today's case, World War II. So, today we're joined by a panel of World War II enthusiastic historical shit, Flippy, or Distraught in this case,
Yep.
KaiserKrieger or Krieger, and Silver, Don Silver.
Be
Welcome to the
free. Let
podcast.
me. Oh,
Go ahead.
God,
So,
man.
let me free. I'm
for
free.
today's topic, we'll talk about more specifically about Germans during World War II. So, the first question about Germans in general is what do you like about the German army in World War II? What do you find fascinating about them?
Oh god, this is the most wearable bait question ever.
No, no, no. Shut up. Did you all? Did you also say we're wholesome? You said wholesome a while ago.
It is the
Bitch,
name of
fuck
the
off.
podcast.
Okay, to answer that question first and foremost, I mean it's like a couple of issues. It's a couple, not really issues, but a couple of let's say it's a couple of other shit that I like the German army.
Just say it, damn it.
Okay.
Okay, it's for me first and foremost it's the small arms. It's the
Ooh,
small arms
interesting.
that they introduced into the war, especially. I mean, I'm not here to like stroke the fucking German Wehraboos ego, but honestly, the small arms they produce is like top tier in general. Shit like the first and foremost FG-42.
Yeah, but that's
FG-42.
like never made any impact.
Yeah, that didn't make any impact for most of the war technically. That's in that sense, but okay, they want a paratrooper rifle. They want a rifle that first and foremost they can jump out of a plane with. It has to be small and compact. They want it to be used as both the standard infantry rifle and then a goddamn fucking LMG. And they
And
want the
actually, it
fucking
shoots like
bayonet.
7.92, right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
shoots
mean, like,
full power Mauser
Bro,
rounds as
I
well.
mean, like the bar shoots 30-06, so like there's not really a huge leap there.
And you know what the funny thing is? They managed to create all of that things, and it's so controllable as well. If you see footage of the FG-42 firing on both like the
Oh, yeah.
shoulder, and then a tripod, not really tripod, but the bipod it comes with. Good God, man, you don't see any like visible recoil.
Oh wait,
Like,
wait,
it
wait!
shoots
Someone linked Ian's video on it. I think he was
Yeah,
firing one.
in Ian's video.
He was.
He was
like,
firing one, and you could see it. You could see it.
It was amazing. Fuck.
It's
Additionally, right?
amazing.
They basically ordered like the most impossible thing you could ever order on a fucking gun manufacturer, and they decided, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it, and then they made it better. It had to be lighter than Car 98, bro. What the fuck? Lighter than
Yeah,
Car
that's the thing
98
as
and
well.
also
It's
better.
like lighter.
It's yeah, that was one of the requirements. So it had to be lighter than a Car 98. It had to be multi-rolled, and also fix a bayonet. I don't know why, but they decided, hey, you know what? Let's add a bayonet to a paratrooper rifle. All right, and then there we have.
It's
We
the
have
funny
the
thing is,
FG-42.
Yeah,
like,
The
and you know how
question
they
will
did it
be
as
is
well?
how does it work? Like, how did they make
Oh!
it work?
Oh, the
Oh!
FG-42. Oh wait, I got this.
Yeah,
they
that's a
simply
lot of shit.
they got a Lewis. You know the Lewis gun? Yeah. You know the action? Yeah, they just got that and put it in the fucking rifle.
What? A Lewis
Yeah.
machine gun?
Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know?
They
It
did
shares
that?
similar actions, but the
They
funny
have- they
thing
have
is,
similar actions.
to
The
make
principle, the
to make
design.
it a bullpup. You know what the fire modes are for that thing? If I can recall, it's in if it's full auto, if it fires in full auto, it's open bolt.
It's an open bolt. If it's in semi, it's closed.
If it's semi, it's closed bolt, and you can feel the trigger. Because I can't recall the specific way they managed to do it, but it's somewhere connected between the bolt carrier group itself, so you can just feel the trigger and then the fucking action when it goes from like semi-auto to full auto because it has to fire from two different positions. It's either open bolt or closed bolt. What kind of fucking German engineering is this? That they managed to make this happen?
Autism.
Magic,
It's just
bro.
German autism at this point.
Bro, crowd
You
space
cannot
magic.
understand it. Yeah. But yes, one of the things that I like about the German army in like World War II is primarily their small arms and the tactics they use around it. I mean, it's no secret that the U.S. and some of the other allies that they patterned off their not really patterned, but they took the cues from the German army and then they implemented it in their own. They made it better. I mean, it's the best like lessons of the war are taught by the opposition.
True, true.
True. That's
the
true.
FG40. Yeah, at the moment, the FG42 is like the patent or basically the granddaddy of all assault rifles. They kind of base most
What?
of it over there.
What?
Yeah,
No,
No,
No.
retard alert.
dumbass motherfucker. If I remember, they
No,
said
it's
something
not
like
the
The STG,
But
bro.
the STG,
STG.
dumbass. Okay, dead ass. Fucking okay. Oh, I do have issues with the STG, right? Sorry, not the STG itself, but basically, you know how the German fucking industry decided, oh, you know what? Let's just stop manufacturing this gun, and then move into the other gun. And then we would need to repatent all the fuck. We would need to reorganize all our factories all over again.
They
because
didn't
this
really
gun is-
do that though.
Yeah, what you know that fucking rifle looking ass STG, like the weird STG.
What?
The Volksgewehr.
The Volksturm
Yeah,
Gewehr?
the Volksturmgewehr. Yeah, basically that. So they had to just stop like manufacturing some factories because they needed to start manufacturing this gun because it was quote unquote cheaper. So they would stop some of the factories and then just have to repatent all the factories. They would need to do a lot of other things to the shimding to the factory, and then they would produce that gun instead. But that would be more expensive because they would have to reorganize the factory rather than literally fucking just making the same gun. So most factories are generally just used for like manufacturing one different weapon because it's faster in mass production, all that fun shit. That's basically how mass production works, right? But because of the Volksturmgewehr, yeah, that kind of happened. Shit was weird, man. Shit was weird. So late war Germany was kind of fucky wucky.
Honestly, for me,
I mean that happens. I mean that happens when like
if you're
fucking
getting desperate, yeah. If you're getting
the
desperate,
entirety of Britain wants to like bomb you over the face of the earth. Yep, that happens.
Yeah, that kind of.
Jesus.
Do it again! Do it again, Bomber Harris!
But then again, you have to admit the Germans also were asking for it. They did kind of bomb Britain a lot with V2.
oh,
the
you want to
V2s,
you want to
the
know how the
V1s.
blitz happened? You want to know how the blitz happened?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go on.
So like, when the blitz started, the Germans actually aimed for actual military equipment. They weren't aiming for a civilian infrastructure. They wanted the radars and the ports dead so they could invade. But shenanigans happened. So I think it was like an entire squadron of Heinkel 111s. They got cloud visibility was dismal. Over, of course, it's London. Of course, it's dismal. So
London, of course.
Oh wait, I know this fucking story.
yeah. So like, they don't know where the target is, so they just said, "Screw it, just drop the bombs."
No. There's another one. So basically, when that shit was happening, you know how fucking Hitler was very paranoid when it comes to, like Berlin getting bombed. That's why
Yeah.
they made like the fucking flak towers. So the British.
That's like
did
late
it.
war. That's like late war. That's not still relevant to the Blitz.
No, yeah, I know, no. So this happened because of the World War One bullshit. You know that shit kind of happened, right? You know how Berlin also got fucked over by like World War One planes and fucking
What?
air.
Oh,
Yeah.
39 by the French. By
Yeah,
the
by-
French in 39.
Oh yeah, there we go. By the
I
French.
think those were
So-
those were pamphlets though.
Isn't it like
yeah, but still,
wasn't
pissed-
that
pissed
the
him off.
phony war?
I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
It's
Yeah,
39. It's 39. The phony war.
Okay, yeah, but still, it kind of pissed Hitler off so much. So right when during the Battle of Berlin, right? Battle of Britain. So it got to the point where fuck all these installations. I'm having revenge. We're getting revenge. Let's fuck over London. That's why they target most of London during the Battle of Britain.
Oh, it started because literally they were lost, and a German bomber crew overshot their target, and so they were like running out of fuel, so they just dropped the bombs and left. And then boom, they hit civilian infrastructure. So the Anglos got uppity and did the same thing. And then Adolf was like, "Oh, okay, so you're playing this game now." And then boom, this
Yeah,
is this
that's
is how
okay.
this is how terror bombing. This is how the Blitz started.
Yeah.
Do it again, Bomber Harris.
Instead of directing the entire Luftwaffe at key military installations, they instead opted to just bomb Berlin outright. I bomb London outright.
London. Yeah.
They bombed
was-
it up to a point that the citizens think they're still getting bombed, so that's why we have the
British
atrocity.
cuisine.
The atrocity that is British
Until
cuisine.
now, the
Until
British
now.
are still eating like they're in World
Oh,
War II.
I do love me some British cuisine. Literally just bread, fucking beans on the side.
Bread, beans, potatoes.
Okay,
Eating
but
like
can we
it's World War II.
Okay, but can we just agree? Churchill was also a fucking asshole. Like a massive fucking asshole.
He is.
Bro.
I don't view history as black and white. Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing you need
Yeah,
to
I know.
understand.
Then we will, yeah, then that's why we have to portray the fucking black and white too. So, one to say, victory, the victors doesn't always mean they didn't commit war crimes.
All right,
The
wait.
Americans committed a lot of war crimes.
Yeah.
The fucking British committed a
This
lot
is gonna
of
make
fucking
this
war
is gonna
crimes.
make a lot of Indians seethe, but
Yeah, exactly.
Churchill didn't want. Churchill was actually worried about the Bengal famine.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait,
You
really?
didn't-
All right, all
What?
right, all right. Time to drop the red pill. All right. So Churchill actually wanted to didn't want the Bengals to starve to death. All right. He's not that criminally evil like what the Indians tell you.
Yeah,
So,
but they didn't.
he
He
didn't-
also.
He didn't have enough cargo ships to ship food to India. That's why he asked Roosevelt to lend some cargo ships. But Roosevelt was like, "Yeah, I don't know. We can't. We just can't." I forgot the details, but that's the general gist of it. All right. He didn't want the Bengalis to starve to death. That wasn't on purpose.
It's
can we
just
also-
allied supply lines, I guess.
It's just allied supply
supply.
lines. He couldn't
Okay, yeah.
ship food to India faster than they could starve to death.
Okay, but Gandhi's also a pedo.
Oh,
Can you
oh,
stop
wait.
bringing random shit
Can you-
into conversation?
Let's
That's
go
not-
back. Let's go back to the topic.
Let's go back. Let's go back. That's too
alright,
much.
alright.
Okay,
That's too
so
My turn.
much.
My
what are
turn, my
your
turn.
guys?
My turn. All right.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go back to the question. Let's go back to the
My-
question.
Okay.
Shit.
One question before we go to whatever Sultan's gonna say. Since Germany, when you think about German World War II, you also think about their machine guns, MG42, and MG42 requires a squad to function. And what are your thoughts on the usage or German squads revolving around MG42?
okay. I was
Yeah.
about
Oh,
to
okay,
get
okay,
into that
okay.
because my favorite aspect about Germany in World War II was their squad-based tactics. Because it's all central about the machine gun. They need the machine gun. They live for the machine gun. I think there's a good video on YouTube explaining how German squads operate. Basically, like, wait, how much is a German squad again? Like 12? 12?
I think it's
I
12
think-
man. 12 or 11 man.
man.
Yeah. So like the squad leader sits with the MG, I think. It's split in three. It's split into three. First is the machine gun team, then the support team, and then the actual team that
That flushes the enemy to the fire.
flushes the enemy out. Yeah,
Team.
the assault
So-
team. Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually read about this shit before. So the machine gun team obviously just suppresses the living shit out of the enemy, while the squad leaders and everybody else would just like try and go around them slowly.
Oh no! That's not. The machine gun is there to suppress
That's
and
only
kill.
that's only half.
The machine
that's
gun
only
is
half of
there
the truth.
to suppress and kill. All right.
Yeah.
What the squad? All the squad needs to do is protect the machine gun. That's it.
Yeah, that's what the support unit is, and then you have the assault unit that basically tries going around them and flank them.
No, there's like I think during during attacks, for example, like a village, they would consolidate parts of their squads to form an actual assault party with actual different squads instead of just like three guys. I don't know if it was the assistant squad leader or the squad leader who joins the assault party.
It was a squad leader. That's the direct squad leader.
Was it?
It was. It was.
I think the squad leader is the one who directs the gun. God, fuck! It's been so long. It's been so long.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
Oh, shut the fuck up! We're gonna
Shut up.
We're
Shut
gonna
up.
get DMCA. We're gonna get DMCA.
Oh my fucking god. Actually, to be
Right,
fair,
right,
I
I
am
just
kind of
hate it.
big.
Whenever I hear those three words, it just pops up into my head.
Shut the fuck up.
let's
Like-
compare the machine gun squad of Germans to other squads of other factions. For example, if you
Oh,
compare
let's
it
talk
to
about the
like
Japanese.
the Japanese, for example, how does
Oh, the Japanese.
the Japanese machine gun squads or whatever assault squads that do they have? So, this MG42 squad considered as assault, or what classification do they fall under?
The what?
LM.
The,
what?
the LMG.
Yeah, the MG42 squad. Are they
It's-
support?
it's-
Are they assault? Or are their
It's a
own class?
general purpose. It's a general purpose machine gun.
It's general.
okay.
Yeah, it's literally all of it.
Purpose.
Literally, all
Because,
it can be light machine. Again, Flippy just discussed this earlier. Yeah, just mount it.
Yeah.
You can mount it on everything.
Jesus.
But like,
I mean, the
Yeah.
tactics the Germans used. I mean, again, I've told you again from like the why I liked about the German army. It's because if you can see the patterns with what is like the modern military of today, they first patterned their tactics from like the German ones. Especially when it comes to like shit like the squad automatic weapon. The squad automatic
yeah.
weapons, the fire support, not just fire support, but the force multiplier that is the machine gun itself. Then the how the squad uses the machine gun to suppress lines of sight, lines of fire, and then how two elements of a squad that comes in maneuvers try and kills the squad, the enemy squad that they're fighting against, or flush the fire into the flush the enemy into the line of fire of the machine guns. It all revolves around like what the
The
Germans
machine
first
gun, yeah.
pioneered during the war. That's not to say that the other factions like didn't like pioneer such a thing, but when you compare them, like the more it's the Germans just introduced a more streamlined and more comprehensive approach to the matter,
true.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think like
especially the concept with the GPMG.
Wait, and then there's the Japanese. Fuck.
I mean, they have the same
No.
kind of structure. They have one.
Wait.
They have one LMG, but too bad. It's a magazine fed.
It's a shit.
Wait,
It's
Yeah,
a
what's
shit.
what's,
let
what's
me
special
talk
about the
about-
Japanese machine gun crew?
So
Go ahead.
there's like two variants of the Japanese LMG. Hold on, I need to look at because I can't remember the names. Because
Wait,
it's
are you
all
gonna
fucking
say the Type
it's-
11? Are you gonna say the Type 11?
No,
What
not just the
kind
Type
of
11,
weeaboo?
not just
What
the Type
kind of
11.
weeaboo are you? You don't know. You don't know the basic formation of Japanese
Bro,
fucking.
no,
squad.
motherfucker.
Wow.
That's not. No, I said the name, motherfucker. The name, because I keep forgetting them. Because there's fucking multiple types of Type 99s, and it's not fucking funny anymore.
Just say the Type 99 LMG.
Which Type 99,
The
bro?
Japanese- the Japanese can
artillery,
rename everything
The
Type.
rifle, the grenade. Fuck.
That's what. It's like the Americans, you tard.
Yeah, I know, motherfucker.
M1,
but
the
yeah,
M1
okay.
helmet, the M1
Okay, let me
Garand,
fucking talk, bitch. Let me fucking talk. All
the
right,
M1
alright, so-
carbine.
Shut the fuck up. All right, so so you have like the fucking general purpose LMG or LMG or machine gun for the Germans, right? And then you have this fucking wacky bullshit that is known as the Japanese light machine guns and machine guns. Is basically the Type 11, right? It's fucking clip fed, bro. It was plate fed.
Oh, the Type 11. Yeah.
Then you have the Type, and then you have the Type 96. The Type 96 goofy ass motherfucking light machine gun, right? It looks like a fucking
Oh,
Bren
you're
gun,
cutting out.
Yeah,
but it has a
that's an
Yeah, but-
interwar machine
You are
gun.
cutting out.
yeah. Motherfucker. Oh, am I? Am I? Okay, hold up. Sorry. Okay, so you have like, and then you have the Type 96, right? Interwar
You
light
cut out
machine
for
gun.
me on my end.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, so basically, I'll say it again. So I have the goofy ass fucking Type 11. It was basically a plate fed stripper clip machine gun. So what they would do with it is, if the machine gunner ran out of fucking ammo, they would just start calling the other squad mates. Oh, I'm out of fucking ammo. Give me some of your clips. All right.
I
They
mean,
would
that's kind of intuitive, though.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, I know.
Everyone has a common ammunition.
Yeah, I know, but let me fucking get to this shit, right? So, but here's the malfunction with that stupid fucking machine gun, right? It looks cool. It sounds practical on paper, but god fucking damn, did it fucking malfunction a lot because it's an open fed. So, and then, living in the jungles, fighting the jungles, fucking goddamn knows where. It would get fucking dust everywhere, and it would just fucking malfunction so much that the fucking whoever uses it fucking hates it so much. So it was also practical in theory, but also impractical in combat. And then you have the Type 96 LMG. God, I love this thing. At the same time, I
It's just a
hate it.
bread. It's just a
a
check. It's
massive
just a
The
check.
brand.
Yeah,
no, no,
it's a
no,
check.
no, no. It's a no. It's a massive Bren with a fucking scope and a bayonet.
Yeah,
Emphasis
we got
on the
it.
bayonet.
Of course it's Japanese.
Emphasis-
Of course it's
emphasis on the
Japanese.
bayonet.
It has
Emphasis
on the bayonet. Of course it's Japanese.
The fucking Japanese love putting bayonets on literally fucking everything. We were making jokes at one point during a reenactment that maybe the Yamato wouldn't have fucking sank really easily if they
Oh.
decided to put a bayonet on the barrels too.
Close quarters.
Oh, but you know what I
warfare.
like about one Japanese machine gun? The Type 92, the woodpecker.
Oh,
The
bro,
woodpecker.
motherfucker, right? That shit was like one of the most fucking accurate
It's
fucking
heavy.
machine guns.
It's
it was heavy.
53. It's 55 kilograms, I think.
Yeah, it's an HMG, my dude. It's a fucking literally fucking HMG because
Literally
it's
putting the
fucking heavy.
definition of heavy in the machine gun.
You really had to put it on a fucking tripod. But here's the thing, it was like a Hotchkiss design, but holy fuck, it was so accurate. It was a fucking laser beam. my
No, it was so heavy as well that there's no practical recoil felt.
dude. Yeah, that's why
It's
it was so good.
accurate and heavy.
It was so accurate. It was so heavy. There's no fucking recoil. Literally, it was literally a fucking click and kill. It was so dumb.
Wait, is that the machine gun? Is that the
Yeah,
machine
yeah.
gun that you need to carry? Like it looks like you have to carry it using a stretcher.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that's the
Hold on.
one. That's the one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a photo of it. Okay, so I have a photo of it with my reenactment group. This is a real fucking Type 91. What is it? Type 91 and Type 92. Hold on, let me put it in general real quick. I will try to look for it, but continue discussing. And then so other bullshit, right? What happened was, you know that fucking Japanese rocket? They're basically the giant ass mortar. that's
Oh, the
basically
giant ass
just a massive
mortar?
rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
So-
going to niche shit.
Yeah. So you have that stupid fucking thing too, right? So, the best part about that, right, is because they said, oh, you know what? We can't have enough shrapnel because of the fucking mortars. And then they decided to, oh, you know what? Let's make a giant fucking rocket. That giant ass fucking rocket, right? It was so fucking dumb. It was amazing. But, it was very expensive and also very heavy. Also, I sent the fucking photo, in Coom Cave. Fuck, I sent it wrong chat, but yeah, it's in the Flippy.
Now they know. Now
It's
they
in the
know about the
Coom
Coom Cave. Now they know about the Coom Cave.
It's in the Coom Cave, but yeah. So you would need an entire fucking platoon just for that god fucking machine gun. Well, entire squad. It was
It's not
that
really
heavy.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not really.
the thing that like strikes me out the most. Again, it looks like you have to carry it on a goddamn stretcher.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not a central part. It's
Oh,
not even
sure.
in the Japanese squad. Is that like a company level gun or a platoon level gun?
I think it's a
It's like a
platoon level.
platoon level gun, dude. It's so big, man. Tangina. Yeah, imagine fucking squad level gun. You're just 7 of you guys
Oh,
carrying a fucking machine gun.
it's like at the U.S. Army. It's like if you're like putting that in the U.S. Army, it's like carrying an M1919 tripod at the squad level.
Oh no! It would be like
That's
putting like a Browning of the squad level.
Carrying M2
A
at the
Browning
squad
M2.
level.
Dude.
That's overkill.
Oh, actually, I've actually fired a BAR. Dude, that shit was so heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. I know, right?
7 kilograms,
heavy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fucking heavy, dude. Like just raising it up was a struggle. And then when I had it like just positioned up, oh my god, I was so relieved. And then reloading it was awful, man. It was so awful because it was so
Yeah.
heavy. Just putting the magazine back on was so dumb.
Weren't
That's why.
the U.S. Army was like, yeah, this is outdated, but like we
Yeah,
have
but fuck
nothing.
it, we have thousands of it.
No, they were like, we have nothing else
You have
to
nothing else
replace
to
it
use.
with.
Oh yeah, yeah. But then
Oh yeah,
again, they
speaking
also
of which,
Mm.
sorry. Speaking of which, the FG42 was also used as a pattern to create the M60.
Yeah,
Along
yeah,
with,
I was
like,
about to
other
say
Oh,
that
yeah, yeah.
Oh
earlier.
yeah.
The MG42 and the FG42.
they tried.
And I think they used like parts from the like not really if I can recall. If I don't know if it's just true. Maybe design cues or parts from the Johnson LMG itself or some shit. I forgot like the specific weapon type it is. I know it's like three. It's like three main weapons they took cues from. It's the MG42 and the American version of the MG42 they used captured with, and then the FG42 itself. I forgot the last one, but
And a
those
T42.
three, the T42, and all of those was used to create the M60. That leads back to what I said earlier. Like the best lessons are taught by the opposition.
Oh wait, God! I'm viewing an image of the T42. Oh God, they took the 1990s rear leaf sight, put it on top of the dust cover of the 42, and mounted it on a what is that? A Browning tripod.
That's dirty. Oh my
Wait,
god.
is that a BAR bipod as well on the end? That's a
That's
BAR bipod.
dirty.
That's dirty. And it's using the early production charging handle, the big bar, the big side bar, not the what people know as the MG42 charging handle. Oh no.
Oh god. So wait, so the is that your answer to the fucking question earlier?
Yeah,
Well, what about
Japanese
silver?
infantry
What about
squads.
silver?
What? What's up?
Oh, what's
Yeah,
your
what do you-
answer for like the first question?
Yeah, what do you
What
like
question?
about the Germans during World War II? Like specific tactics, weaponry.
I guess the Fallschirmjäger is god. The
Oh,
Fallschirmjägers were
true.
great.
Oh
The
yeah.
Premier Light
Here's the thing.
Infantry.
I have also a question about Fallschirmjägers. Why was Hitler so keen on not using Fallschirmjägers?
One word.
After
Read.
Casualties
after
after
Greece.
Greece.
No,
Read.
after Greece.
Alright.
No,
After
after
Crete, oh
Greece.
my
I
God.
know. I know
Alright.
after Crete, but you have to hand it to them. They were really efficient during the siege of Crete. They were carrying the Italian army during this.
Efficient during Crete.
No.
I mean, you could.
No,
I mean,
my
you
dude,
could say
okay.
that they got
Yeah.
screwed over by a couple of other factors, but
Mhm.
at the end of the day, they conducted themselves well given the circumstances they found themselves in.
Yeah.
Not to mention that was the very first like implementation of paratroopers. Literally, hands out to like
Yeah.
I
Mr.
mean,
Kurtz,
not
whatever his name.
necessarily because they were also used at the siege of like a Belgian fort, was it?
Eben
And just a
Email.
couple of
Eben Email.
and it's just a couple of them, and they fucking screwed over the entire fort.
Oh.
Yeah, but
They're great.
for that reason, to answer your question, especially after like Crete, if I can recall, it's because the disaster that was the
Crete.
invasion of Crete.
Crete, yeah.
Hitler got kind of Hitler and the rest of the
Mind
general
broken.
staff got not really mind broken, but they kind of got not
Very
paranoid.
cautious.
They
Very,
got
very
very cautious
cautious.
of deployment of the Fallschirmjäger themselves because
It's like
here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Fallschirmjägers are considered as elite light infantry.
and that's not good for propaganda. That epic
It's not good for
fail is
propaganda.
not
That's
good
true,
for
that's true.
propaganda. Imagine if a Montgomery stopped ever using paratroopers after the disaster of Market Garden.
Market Garden.
The
Oh, yeah, true.
fucking market garden. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the
What's,
American equivalent.
And
What's
so
the
on
Soviet
and so
equivalent?
forth. Starting from that campaign, they just deployed the Fallschirmjägers sparingly as a light infantry,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
really as
Yeah.
a breakthrough infantry as they were supposed to be.
Is it like the last actual paradrop operation for the Fallschirmjägers in Bulge?
I think it's a Battle of the Bulge. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Wait, let me check.
deployed.
Yeah, Operation
Shit.
Stuzzer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saucer.
wait. Remember that? What's that fucking name? That goddamn town where the Fallschirmjägers just held out for like God knows how long.
I think
Monte
it's Karen.
Cassino?
Monte Casino? Not really. I think the the nickname they had, the Grun Teufel.
The Green
was it?
Devils.
The Green
I think it
Devils.
was in Carentan.
No, it
I
wasn't in Carentan. It was like a coastal city in fucking France, if I remember.
What?
What?
I think you're mistaking it for that
Sorry.
for that Atlantic
Wait, hold on.
Wall
I'm reading.
Fortress.
Well,
No, hold on. I'm
no,
reading
because
it
if I
right
can
now.
recall, they had that they fucking shit English, please, today. Good God.
Here we go.
They
It was the
earned the
defense
nickname.
of. Yeah, it was the defense of Brest which gave it the which
They
gave
gave them
them
the
the
name.
nickname
okay,
of the
okay.
Green Devils. Yeah, because they literally fought tooth and nail, and just the Americans couldn't penetrate it without the Fallschirmjägers actually running out of ammo.
It's
Well,
ironic
everyone-
as well because they also call the fucking SAS the Red Devils because of the because of the
Oh,
beret.
true.
Yeah. But
And
yeah,
we
but
wouldn't have Fallschirmjägers without the Soviet army.
Oh God. Yep. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
I
it's
think it was the
true. The
Soviets
Soviet.
who also
It was the Soviets who
demonstrated
really
the first.
first.
Yeah.
It was the Soviets. It was the Soviets. Yeah.
In the 1930s was like, yo, everyone, come check out this shit, and then the rest of it, like, we need
Oh
this,
wow.
we need
And
this.
then yeah, and I think it's Goering. Goering himself was present at the demonstration, and he sometimes, oh yeah, shit, we need that.
Actually, I have a question. Why wasn't any Soviet-related paratroopers, I don't know, like popularized in the media? Because
Oh, like most of the Eastern Front, even in like Western media, is just really not really talked about because, well,
Yeah.
the Cold War,
Cold War, really.
and mostly because like Soviet paratroopers were like they were just like the intro for like an entire air landing force. Because after the VDV would drop, after that there would be airborne air landing forces that would drop afterwards, and then after that, armored support. Bro, they had airborne armor divisions.
oh wait, the T-60 glider.
No,
Oh.
I mean, sure, yeah, that was like a concept, but they would like these armor units would be attached to the airborne troops.
Isn't this like
Yeah,
Cold
yeah.
War, right? If I can recall, the
No,
Soviets, the
No,
Soviets
World War
like
II.
No, this is World War II. World War
World
II.
War II as well. Yeah, the Soviets pioneered the entire concept of fucking dropping armored equipment along with their light
Just
infantry.
air landing,
But
air land
it
troops in
persisted.
general.
It persisted in like Cold War as well because the VDV itself, they were supposed to be deployed with BMD4s or BMD4s, fucking what? The funny the BMD2, the scout car.
BRDMs.
The BRDMs, yeah, if I can recall, they're also deployed with those because their entire fucking thing is to sow all kinds of shit behind the enemy's back door for the
Air landing troops
mainland,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
for the
I
main
mean-
troops to arrive as well.
I mean, that's like a Russian specialty. Like deep battle doctrine is like one of the Russian specialties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mastered combined arms warfare better than the Germans.
Yes,
Bruh.
because of course the Germans bogged down in fucking Barbarossa when they got to Kursk, and then they got pushed back slowly by the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
It's better. It's better. Of course, combined. You're gonna learn combined arms when you start fucking pushing back the enemy. The Germans just started to be bogged down in fucking Kursk and beyond, and they just fought a fighting retreat up to
Yeah.
like Berlin.
Rzhev was the Rzhev was
Yeah,
the real
Rzhev.
turning point. I will say Rzhev is the real turning point.
Speaking of like weird German shenanigans, what kind of German weaponry do you think that is very wacky or crazy at times? One example of which is, I guess, the railgun, or the massive
Wait,
concept of
what?
using
Dora.
the railgun. The,
Yeah,
Wait,
the-
what?
yeah.
Wait, I need a QRD on this. What? I've
You
never
don't
heard
know
of
the
the.
Dora. You don't know
No.
the Dora and the.
No, I know the Dora. Oh wait, I thought the railgun, like the actual electromagnetic railgun.
No. It's like
Bruh.
it's the real meaning. It's in the trains. Yeah.
You should have said
Yeah.
railway gun. You should have said railway
Railway
gun.
gun. my dude.
My bad. My bad.
Which
About
one? The two big motherfuckers or just like the normal ones?
the two big motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
Like,
Wait, there were two Schwer Gustavs?
Yeah,
The
Dora,
yeah, the
Dora
Gustav,
and
yeah.
Schwer Gustav.
how did the Germans, or what kind of wacky German technology do you guys have a soft spot on?
A
They're
soft
tiger.
spot, more like a. This one's more of a issue. Like I really hate it. The Ferdinand, I hate it with a burning passion in my heart. I hate it.
Why?
I hate it. I hate it. Motherfucking what Porsche motherfucker, right? Decided to you know what? Let's put a new goddamn electric, a dual something engine on this fucking brand new Tiger tank. Oh shit! I'm gonna
Electronic
start
transmission.
I'm gonna start mass producing like 1,200 of these just because I know for a fact I'm gonna win this. Joke's on fucking you. You did not win it. Herschel won it. It was Herschel, right? Herschel won this motherfucking Tiger tank for Hitler's birthday, and then decided, oh, you know what? We kind of need more tanks for the war. You know what? Oh shit. Okay, let's turn these Porsche Tiger chassis into the Ferdinand. Okay. Fucking, it doesn't even get. It was supposed to be used in fucking curse. It didn't even get to curse before it breaks down. It didn't even have a machine gun. A machine gun!
Oh, they did add it. And
Technically, they did add it in the other iteration.
The
And they
elephant.
slapped heavier armor.
No. Okay, fucking Sultan. They added that shit for the elephant, but back when it was just the Ferdinand, it didn't have a fucking machine.
Yeah,
gun.
that
It
was
just
what
like,
we were telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's what it's
Yeah.
for you.
yeah, I know. I still hate it though. The first implementation of the fucking Ferdinand, I hate it with a burning passion in my heart. It didn't even last. It didn't even get to Kursk before it
Actually-
fucking burned down.
To be fair,
This-
there's a lot of problems with German tanks, like the engine itself. Like that's one of the biggest problems that I guess people criticize about German tanks in general.
My brother in Christ, everyone during that war had engine problems, alright?
Everyone.
Everyone.
It's just Germany had a lot of it.
Germany,
Yeah, it's just Germany had a
is
lot of
just
it.
overblown. Have you met my brother, the T-34?
Because you have to think about this shit, right? Germany didn't implement like slope fucking armor, right? Motherfucking deadass, they only implemented that shit for the fucking Panther. And then most of the goddamn tanks were like flat shit. So just for it to not get fucking killed, they would have to make thicker armor. So what does thickness mean? Meaning it's heavier. So that means it puts more strain on the fucking engine. And then it's also and then, you know, fucking shit just happens, and then bada bim, bada boom, fucking, oh shit, my transmission's dead. Again, for that 700th time.
I think the
Okay,
big
Hitler. Okay,
I think,
Hitler. Calm down for a moment. Jesus.
I think like the big stick not race war.
Yeah, they also bought that.
Arms race,
What a pun.
arms race was the KV1, that started it because German High Command saw it as a problem. So like they developed their own breakthrough tank that developed into a heavy tank, the Tiger. And then the Soviets saw that and they said, we need a bigger tank.
Good.
Shit, yeah. And so they got the IS-1. And then the Germans also saw that shit, we also need a bigger tank. That's where they get bogged down in the east. It was mainly in the east. If the Germans probably continued their tank development with more maneuverability, like it's Germans. You can't have Germans without maneuver warfare. That's like their bread and butter, right? That's the thing.
Bread and butter.
Was it's like after like post-war they went back into paper thin armor tanks, the Leopard, back to maneuver warfare.
Oh wait, can we talk about like the fucking rat?
I'm not sure.
What rat? Oh,
rat.
that rat.
Oh,
That
the
right.
funny thing, yeah.
The concept.
the funny
the funny
concept tank.
The funny tank.
So
yes,
it
let's
was-
let's make a tank that no bridge on Europe can handle.
No. But here's the thing, right?
I feel like
It
even
was
the mouse
so
can.
big. No, I don't think. I don't think.
bridges.
No, my brother in Christ, it was so big, I probably wouldn't even need a goddamn bridge, right? It would be the bridge. But here's like the dumb part about it. So the main gun was supposed to be the Scharnhorst. Yes, the
The
battleship.
Star Wars cannon, yeah.
Yeah, the Skarnor's cannon, the battleship, and then the fucking coax and other guns would be like an 88.
Yes,
It would be a
Imagine
I'm
the
fucking
fucking
looking.
88.
coax, and
I'm
it's an
looking.
88 mil.
I'm looking at the concept
It's
art right
basically
now.
a walking castle or something. Or
No,
a
it was
walking
a
fort.
yeah, it was a walking battleship. It was literally it was going to be the land
Exactly.
battleship, and
The
then it
land
would have
version.
like quad AA guns in the back, so Ostwinds and all that shit. In the back, that will be the AA. So you have the main gun, which is gonna be a fucking battleship cannon. Your fucking coax is quite literally, was quite literally a fucking 88, or a 120 was it? And then the
No, I
other
think
dumb
that's
part,
bigger.
yeah, yeah.
I think
So
that's bigger.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then their concept, right? And then their concept was, hey, you know what? Let's make sure this thing runs at like 40 miles per hour.
Wait, in the concepts, it only has
Yeah, in the
twin
concept.
guns. It only has
Yeah.
twin guns.
Yeah, yeah, it does. And then, no, here's the additional dumb part, right?
We'll be
So
right back.
because it was gonna run like 40 miles an hour, which is faster than the fucking Tiger tank. It was like 40 to 60. It was supposed to carry like 9 submarine engines. 9 submarine engines would be the engine for that fucking thing. And then
Jesus.
it would also be like a massive troop carrier. So dead ass, it was literally a walking fucking battleship. And then decided, hey, you know what? Yeah, shit, I want to have this, but you know we can't. Aww. Because it would be a massive fucking target for air. Like fucking Bomber Harris is just sweating his fucking just sweating. He just sees a massive fuck all target and decides to send in the entire air force just to drop drop tall boys on it. Oh my god! But it would have been
Well,
a
to be fair,
dream.
you said that there's a quad cannon behind the
Yeah,
tank.
it was like 2 fucking AA guns. But do you
It
think
was.
that would
I
fucking
think it's
defend?
4. It's 4 whirlwind
I
turrets.
forgot. Yeah, like 4 whirlwind turrets, right? Uh, but do you think that would be enough to defend against the entire American Allied Air Force? I mean, dead ass.
Unironically, oh my
Deadass,
god.
the turpets took so much. It took so much, but then again, that was on water. That was a fleet in B.
Who's gonna win? An entire land cruiser, or a fleet of P-47s? Let's see.
No, it wasn't even gonna be a fleet of P-47s. It was literally gonna be a fortress bomber. Deadass fucking like they would just drop like tall boys. Because even
Tall boys
then,
and
even if
B-17s.
boys,
God,
tall
I,
boys.
I wish.
God, I wish that B-17s
for-
cannot drop tall boys. That's
sorry,
like
I'm
for
sorry,
the,
I'm sorry. I don't fucking know like what fucking
Lancaster, if I can recall.
yeah, Lancaster, yeah. So they would just like drop like a fleet of Lancasters like on that target, and they would just drop tall boys. But here's the thing, right? They use the experimentally, right? They use the tall boys on the fucking turpets just to sink it. It took like 2, because the first one was a dud, right?
I think the first one missed though.
First one missed. First one
no,
missed.
no. They dropped
first
like a
one
lot.
missed.
No, they dropped like a lot of tall boys on it. The first one it hit, but it was a dud. Like it didn't hit like the good spot. And then the second one it hit like right on the bow, straight into the fucking ammunition. So that's why that shit fucking just went poof.
Meanwhile,
Like,
that was
meanwhile, the Germans would just drop the radio-guided bomb onto Roma.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's also one of the
The Fritz
wacky
X.
shit.
The Fritz X.
The Fritz
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
Wait,
like one
wait,
of the most wackiest things the Germans also invented. They actually made the radio-controlled bomb, a guided bomb, no less, like World War II.
Nice. Yeah. Wait. Let me finish this because I have to go soon. Because
Wow.
I'm very fucking hungry and I need to finish my job. Because I swear to God,
Wow.
deadline's literally in a few
Wow.
hours, motherfucker. So
Back to the wage cage.
I should
Shut
have
up,
back
yeah,
the
back
wage
to the
cage.
wage
Oh,
cage.
sure.
So
Okay.
additionally, right? So if they were dropping like quote unquote bunker buster bombs on fucking ships or on little ships, imagine if you were to use that on the fucking rat. That would just decimate the entire battlefield, just because
It
you're
missed,
dropping.
by the way.
It doesn't have to miss. It literally doesn't have to miss. It would just need to destroy the fucking ground on it. It was literally an earthquake bomb. Its entire job was basically to miss. The tall boy's job was to miss on fucking heavy fortified targets, just so it would just collapse the entire inner structures of the building. Because that was literally its job, an earthquake bomb. So it didn't need to hit the rat. It would just need to hit like the land around it, and it would decimate the entire platoon or the entire army following it, escorting it, all that fun shit, right? And then it would even probably bog down the entire fucking rat just because, it's a fucking tank on land, and then just like a good amount of mud would probably fuck it over.
Not to mention the displacement fucking meme.
I like we
Mhm.
just
Would it,
added
would
the
the tracks
mud
be
as
enough?
salt over the wood. The mud would just fuck it over.
Yeah, the mud will just sink. It will just make the rat sink. It's gonna be a fucking fortress instead of a roving one.
Yeah. Oh god. That's why the rat was never fucking implemented. God, it would be funny though. Imagine if that shit actually happened.
Oh,
If they had
imagine
enough
if
steel, if they
yeah,
had enough
but
steel to
no,
build
they don't
one.
have enough steel.
I mean, you had
They
fucking
gave
Japan
that
making
away
two
to the
Yamatos.
Kriegsmarine.
Yeah, I know. But
No,
wait,
the Yamatos were pre-war. They were already planning that shit
yeah, I
way,
know.
way long.
Yeah, 100%. But then again, the reason why they made the Yamatos was because they didn't have enough steel to make more fleets. So they decided, oh, you know what? Let's just make one massive fucking ship that would be so hard to kill. And then they decided, hey, you know what? Let's just use this for a suicide charge.
I mean, they didn't have the access. They didn't. They
For
didn't
real.
get the decisive battle that they wanted.
The worst part is, right? It was supposed to go to. I think it was Leyte. They were trying to bring it to Leyte.
Yeah, with Musashi, they were trying to bring it with Musashi later.
Motherfucking shit was so fucking dumb. God, I would love to explore, literally fucking explore the sunken ship of the Yamato, the Musashi. That would be like a dream come true for me. That would be so good. That would be so
We
fun.
could talk about all about Japanese
Course
and
we will.
Yamato stuff again.
In
In the
another
Probably
future,
in the next
podcast.
in the
podcast.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just saying like the steel shit, right? So if the Japanese could
of
have
course the
made like
Weeaboo brings up the
Of
Japanese. Yep.
course.
Shut the fuck up.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
you have
I'm
a
gonna go full
wagey to
Japanese
do
reenactor, all
wagey?
right? Let me fucking have this shit, right? So if the Japanese could make like two goddamn fucking Yamatos, why couldn't the Germans make like a giant fucking land ship?
Oh my god.
I'm joking. It was very impractical. Anyways, that's enough for me. I'm going bed. I mean, I'm going grab fucking dinner. Bye. That
Yeah,
was
good. I
literally
Later.
guess we could end the podcast for now here, and we could continue another session. So for I guess for everyone's dinner also. So to wrap things up, I guess we learned more about Germans, and some bit about other factions as well. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for viewers and Twitch chat for being there. YouTuber subscribers for watching this video in post credits on YouTube. And of course, we thank our lovely guests, Flippy, Sultan, and Silver for their knowledge, endless
Sultan.
knowledge. Yeah, endless knowledge of World War II stuff. We
Endless
hope you
knowledge.
could.
I'm just here to
We
shit
hope.
post.
Yeah. We hope you
It
could come by to our podcast next time for more World War II and I guess anything historical related shenanigans. And thank you. Have a good night,
Love you.
everyone.